Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Emerald. Last time we beat Maxie, leader of Team Magma. This time, we're gonna touch this thing. The meteorite is fitted on a mysterious machine. Do you want to remove the meteorite? Heck yeah! So we remove the meteorite. And we obtain the meteorite too. Who knew you could do both? Woo! Alright, now that we have that, we can bring it back to Professor Cosmo in Lavaridge Town. But we're going to do that later because right now we have a certain place that we need to go for things. And also, once you get down here, an old lady replaces the Team Aqua Grunt that was right here. Lava cookies are Mitt Chimney's local specialty. Try one. It's just $200. Poke dollars, that is. So, lava cookies are basically a full heal, but they don't cost anything. They don't cost anything compared to full heals. I mean, full heals are like, what, 600 Poke dollars? These are 200, so we're going to grab a few just in case any situation comes up where they might be useful, so that should be good. What did we get, 3? Sure, that's perfect. Also, lava cookies have appeared in pretty much all the games after this one. I'm not sure if they're in an X and Y because I haven't found them yet, so there you go. Also, Jamie and Neo are still insanely overpowered. Yeah, okay, well, it doesn't matter that much. Anyway, this place is pretty cool. You can find 3 new Pokemon here, and keep in mind the suit that you get from walking over the grass here does not count towards your suit sack. Only the suit that comes from Route 113 will count. I didn't even talk about the suit sack at all when we were back up there, did I? Yeah, well, the game explained it, so there you go. Geodude, not a problem. Should have thrown out Numble for this. Yeah, if he throws out another one, we'll be fine. Arm thrust, that crap. So you can find 3 Pokemon here. One being a Spoink. Really? 2 times? Oh my god. One being a Spoink, the others being 2 I can't remember, so we're gonna walk in the grass until I do remember them, or find them, whichever comes first. It's super effective. And it hit 1 time. Alrighty. Well, what are you gonna throw out next? Baltoy? Baltoy, we haven't seen Baltoy yet. Baltoy, actually, is what it's pronounced. Baltoy is a ground type. When it evolves, it turns into a ground psychic type. It's not too bad. It's not good, but it's not bad either. It's just odd. It's an odd typing. It has quite a few weaknesses. It's meant to be somewhat of a tank, but doesn't really perform well as one, which is sad. Spoink, on the other hand, is actually a pretty good special wall, so we're going to see if we can't find that. Spoink, as opposed to most psychic types... Oh, you can find Numbles here too. Well, there you go. As opposed to most psychic types, pretty much most psychic types are based on offensive, not defensive. There are very few that are defensive. Grumpig and Spoink are one of those few. So let's find one. I kind of want to catch one. Not for the team, but I just want to catch it for lulz. And you can find Machops here too. Yeah, why not? I'll go for it. I have nothing else to do with all these balls that I have. Fake out. Hopefully it does not die. Not even close. That's bad. This is actually a very bad situation for catching it. Pokeball. It's probably not going to catch it. Yeah, no. I don't care anymore. We're running away. It scared us off. Also, if you have the Acro Bike, you can hop down these little stones and you can go back upwards, but we have the Mach Bike, so that's not gonna happen. Also, this guy. Wow, what are you doing here? Wow! What am I doing in a place like this? What business is it of yours? It almost looked like he said, what business is it up yours? Which would have been interesting to say the least. Alright, well, Team Magma Grunt would like to battle Poochyena. Not a problem. Basically just like all other grunts, except this is an optional battle, so not too big of a deal. His level is actually quite high, though, compared to most of the others. Well, no, because they had Zubats on level 22. Whatever. I don't care. Anyway, like I was saying, this next gym's going to be pretty good for Oscar, so I think we're probably going to stick with him, and Numble for that matter. Numble's actually a very good match for this next gym. And you're going to see how that's going to play out next time. Or probably not next time, we're going to get into that gym this episode. Magnitude that thing. 7. Oh, that's going to be a close one. I'm not sure if that's going to knock him out. Yep, sure enough it did. Well, there you go. And Matt's going to level up again. Again. Jeez, that's 4 level ups in the last 2 episodes. Gotta love it. And again, I think I'm not sure how long the last episode was, because I didn't get a chance to look at it at the end. Because it was at 33 minutes, because of a huge cut. Double battle here. We're going to go ahead and get this item first, though, which is a burn heal. Nice. Nope. That's going to be useful. And let's do it. Also, this is actually very bad. Climb the hills every day. I have confidence in my strength. So you know some secret technique where you can climb up the hills? We can't do that. We are not that advanced. You can't even do it in X and Y. You'd expect there to be some awesome jump where you can get over it, but nope, none of that. Actually, this is a pretty good matchup for our Pokemon. But if they touch us at all, we're going to get one-shotted, which is not happy times. Arm Thrust on the Magnemite and Ember on the Shroomish. Let's see if we can't knock them both out in one shot. Okay, Magnemite's going down. I'm worried about Shroomish. Although Shroomish isn't really that powerful. If it does hit Matt, though, it's going to knock it out. I'm not sure if it's going to knock out Oscar. Yeah, it definitely didn't knock it out. Tackle. Oh, well, what do you know? Well, that works for me. Die! Die, you mushroom from hell! If I haven't explained it already, I think I probably have. Breloom, which is Shroomish's evolved form, which we probably won't see for a long while. It's really good. It's really good, competitively and in-game. However, I'm not going with Shroomish because, as we've seen, Shroomish is very weak, but very annoying because of its effect. Anyway, more grass all over the place. And one last battle. Aw, he's seeing somebody from here. Jagged Pass is hard to walk on. Jagged Pass is hard to walk on. They scream. They scream a lot. Oh, okay. Is it just me, or are the campers' sprites make them look so much older than they actually are? Because their sprites are a normal-sized person. I know they can make smaller sprites. They've done it with children. So, I don't know why the thing is the thing. Zigzagoons. Yeah. Have we even seen a Linoon yet? That's insane. I'm pretty sure that's above the level for evolving into Linoon, too. Talo. No, not a problem now that we have strength on Oscar. That strength. Critical hit. Jeez, you just annihilated that Talo. Like, it's not walking away from that. Not easily. Anyway, now we're done with this place. When I get more used to this bumpiness, I'll sure win. No, I don't want to register you in my Pokénav, but I don't have a choice. Ugh. Anyway, if we wanted to, we could hop down those cliffs to get that item, but we're going to do it once we're done with all of our business in here. So, first, right off the bat, we have a couple things we can get here. Hello, guy. Oh, I can't talk to you from the bottom. Very buried as this hot sand is. Sigh. So warm and heavenly. Yeah, ouch. A Pokemon nipped my backside. I like to think that it was a Corphish. Even though there's not really any Pokemon known for being in sand. Oh, yeah, there is. That we'll be seeing later. Here I have an egg. I hoped it hatched by covering it in hot sand by hot springs, but that doesn't seem to be enough. I've heard that it'd be best if it were kept with Pokemon and carried about. You are a trainer, yes, and your Pokemon radiate vitality. So what do you say? What say you? No one said that in like the last 2 centuries. Anyway, we're gonna take this egg. What it evolves, or yes, what the egg evolves into, we're not gonna be using on our team, but it's pretty cool to show off. Anyway, I always thought it was so cool as a kid when I just walked in there and I was under it. That was the most amazing thing. I think you can do that with beds too. You get under the sheets, but that's just so cool. It's just like a little pocket of sand, man. Sandman. Oh, you like hot springs, do you? Oh, you like hot springs, do you? Well, here's your hot spring. That's surprising for one as young as you. Hot springs are really nice. Natural ones. Actually, all hot springs are nice. What am I saying? Anyway, we're going to go ahead and heal our Pokemon because they are really close to, like, dangerously close to dying. And there you go. We should probably... Actually, you know what? We're not going to go into the gym this episode. We're just going to explore all the things that do here, because there's quite a bit to do here, surprisingly, for how small it is. I want to talk to you. I bathe in the hot springs every day. I want to become a beautiful and strong gym leader like Flannery. Oh, spoiler alert. Alrighty then. What does this say? Pokemon Herb Shop. Oh, yeah, this. The game kind of tries to dissuade you from using these, but I use them so much anyway. Welcome to the Herb Shop, home of effective and inexpensive medicine. So basically, you have super awesome medicine here, like superior to Hyper Potion and all that. Mainly because it doesn't cost nearly as much. I don't think this is even half as much as a Hyper Potion costs, but it's just as good. The problem is, whenever you give these to your Pokemon, it lowers their happiness, or their friendliness towards you. So, like, say a move like Return won't do as much damage. Actually, it's pretty good if you have Frustration. We're gonna get a few of these. 10. 10 should be good. Because I don't really care about how my Pokemon think of me. Also, Revival Herbs. Considering you can't buy Max Revives, which are the equivalent to these, this is really amazing. We're going to buy a couple of those. They're really expensive. Like, you can't buy them anywhere else, yet they don't expect you to use them on your Pokemon because they don't make them happy. Anyway, here we get the Charcoal, which increases the attack of, increases the power of fire-type attacks. So I think we're going to go ahead and give that to Matt. We could keep him on the experience share. Actually, you know what? Matt is actually caught up in levels pretty much by now. So we're going to go ahead and give him that Charcoal, except it's not going to be useful for this next gym, so we're not going to give him the Charcoal. Namely because, if you couldn't guess already, this next gym's fire type. Like all of the heat based things all around here. Yeah, all of that. We have the egg in our party, right? Yeah, that egg's just going to chill in our party for the next couple of episodes. On over here to this other house. Get in. It's difficult. Who is Zigzagoon? My wife's warming an egg in the hot springs. This is what she told me. She left 2 Pokemon with the daycare, and they discovered that egg. Really now? Where have we heard that before? Ah, young one. Wait, what? Oh, you are an odd kid. You're an odd child. Would you agree to it if I were to offer you to teach the move Mimic? No. Actually, it is an interesting move, but Fwo. He's trying to do Fufu, you can tell. Every single Pokemon can pretty much learn Mimic. What Mimic does is it copies the move that the opponent's Pokemon last used. I'm not sure if it has negative priority or not. It might. But to my knowledge, it doesn't. So basically what they used the previous turn or what it used that turn if it's faster than you. And overall, it's not a reliable move at all, especially since most Pokemon use their type of move. And so it just wouldn't be helpful. So we're going to pass on that offer. Nothing going on TV. Let's talk to the Zigzagoon, because why not? Pshoo! Pshoo you! Zigzagoons don't make that noise. They say Zigzagoon. Come on. Anyway, now the moment we've all been waiting for. We're going to talk to this youngster right here. It's sort of magical how just sitting in a hot spring pool can invigorate. I wish I could let my Pokemon soak too. They're in their Pokeballs soaking, so that kind of counts. Not really. Not at all. Anyway, we're going to go to the hot springs. Finally. Ooh, old man. Oh, we can run here. Oh my god, we can run here. Oh, that's so awesome. We draw as much hot water as we need, and yet the hot spring never runs dry. Isn't it magical? These hot springs appear near active volcanoes. Veins of water under the ground are heated by magma to well up as hot springs. There's your science lesson for today, kids. Anyway, we're going to hop on in. Oh, it feels so good. In Fire Red and Leaf Green, which came after this game, there were some hot springs in that game. If you ever found them, I think there's only one. If you ever go into it, it actually heals your Pokemon, so that's pretty cool. They're claiming that these hot springs are good for calming nervous tension, relieving aching muscles, solving romantic problems. Okay, and attracting money. Wait, what? I guess if you offer it for money, I suppose. If people put Pokemon in hot springs, it might seriously strange. Why, it might be an electric bath or a bubble bath or even a lava bath. You mean depending on the Pokemon you put in? I guess. but if it's just like an Eevee or something, which I'm sure would enjoy it, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure how sensitive an Eevee is. So there you go. Also, it's weird that there's only old women in here. That kind of concerns me, so we're going to get out of here. And the last person we have to talk to. I think Pokemon get closer to their trainers if they spend time together. The longer the better, that's what I think. That's a hint towards if you keep Pokemon on your roster, then they will actually become more friendly towards you. Oh yeah, this is Lavaridge Town. For those who don't know, I'm going to end off the episode on this. We are in this town that we weren't able to get to before. I didn't mention it at all because, you know, whatever. Anyway, with that, I think we're going to end off the episode. Next time, we're going to challenge the Fire Gym and Gym Leader Flannery. See you then.